Luxolo Ntsepe, thanks for coming on the show, brother. Really do appreciate it. Well, I know time is precious, and I never take it for granted. So thank you very much for coming on the show. If you don't know Lux, so Lux is
Yeah.
a former rugby player, played for the Griquas, had a successful career at Wits Rugby for a couple of years. If you go search YouTube, search you'll see there the man is doing some other things. Bro. This guy's formidable talent, and I'm sure some of you guys know him already. But the guy is talented, bro, and he has an amazing story. Personally, I know him as well, and I've seen him, go through things and conquer those things, even when things didn't seem really bright. And that's why he's here today. He's an example. I want to be like him when I grow up because the man's done really well for himself. So, yeah, bro. I mean, first question I have for you: what was it like when you got your contracts for Griquas back in 2017, 2018?
Yeah, 2017, end of 2017.
Yeah.
Yo, it was more of a relief, to tell you the truth, bro. More than anything. Look, I was happy, excited about it, but it came at a time where I was desperate, bro. I remember I thought, I would have gotten a contract after Varsity Cup. That's what now, April. I thought I would have been sorted and stuff, and it didn't happen, and I had just signed. I didn't know anything about agents or anything like that. So when during the varsity season, the Varsity Cup season, an agency called and was like, "Look, dude, really want to be represent you and stuff like that." So I was like, I've never had this, so dog, let's do it, And I really thought me signing with an agent meant it's going to be an easy road to pro rugby, and I mean, hey, dog, I played, bro. And now I was writing off the Paris Grand Challenge. I was like, nah, I'm not going to play that because I got an agent,
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, and look, I played Paris Grand Challenge. I played USA. I remember that year. I think I got backline. I played, bro. Yeah, I really played in my.
It's on YouTube.
2027. So I really pushed, man. I pushed myself. I trained hard. That was like the year that I told myself that if I don't make it this year, then I'm pinned.
Yeah.
So I really put pressure on myself, and I was like, look, this is the year. If I don't make it, I'm quitting. I'm stopping, and I'm going to focus on other things. So I gave it my all, and end of USA, nothing came. End of the Paris Grand Challenge, still nothing came. And there was a tour, a Barbarians tour that we took to what is it, the Czech Republic. We went there for a week.
That was 2017.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
That was 2017.
Yes, October. Around the end of October. So literally we went there, and I went with a friend of mine, Godfrey, and he had signed for Griquas before we went on the tour.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Yes, congrats. Yes, my agent's been mentioning it, but there's nothing concrete yet. So I was in limbo when I was there. So I was literally there playing for fun and stuff like that. And when I came back, that's when my agent's like, okay, cool, dude. You got a contract, here it is. He sent it an email. Remember, I was with Kelly, Kwanzaa, and them in the car when I got the news. And it was great sharing that with the boys. So yeah, it was a relief more than anything, man. It was a relief.
Yo, dude, that's insane, bro. I wanted to play in pro rugby as well, but the boy is not good enough. The boy was not good enough and stuff. So I'm just playing with you, bro. But yo, that's insane, bro. And like fast forward now, bro. Like has rugby been like a thing have you always like wanted to go pro, bro? Like when did you like see like I'm good enough, I'm good. So like
when did I see that I was good enough? Yo, Donna, I never had that I guess that arrogance, man. I know I'm good. You know, I never really had that. I was always very doubtful, but you know, you back yourself to a certain extent. You know, as a player,
Yeah.
this, you know what I mean? So it just comes from within, that thing. But geez, when did I think I was gonna go pro? I think it was 2017, because my 2016 year wasn't too great. It was a position change. I mean, I moved from scrum off to wing, and then from wing to fullback. You know, so I was still kind of feeling my way into the new position and stuff. And yeah, man, 2017 was the year. That was the year that I told myself that, look, you're good enough. You worked hard enough. You're in Varsity Cup. You're in the big stage. You know, because we were playing Varsity Shield at that time. You know, 2015, 2016. So pro rugby wasn't. But now I was playing against the gents that were playing pro rugby. You know, like geez, I can't even name. But okay, now we're Rabs City. He was at Tux in that year. You know, you're playing against those players. Or Mani Libok, you're playing against those players. You know, so you're like, oh, okay. You're on the same level as them, like playing on the same stage as them. So you must be good enough. You know, that's when when it opened my eyes. You know, it's not as bad as, or you're not as far as you thought you were. You know, and that gives you that momentum to push yourself, to push. Or Craig Berry, you know, the gents that I was like, yo, you know, I can't compete with those guys. You know, now I'm playing against them. So yeah, that's when it kind of opened my eyes, man. All the way to pro.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, like you love the game, bro. Like you have like an immense like amount of love for the game, of course. You know, if you're playing a thing, you cannot love it at that level because it's tough. And to get a bit more deep. So obviously you signed the contract with the Griquas. You played 2018, and then they offered you another contract end of 2018.
Yeah. So before the contract, because I signed a 1-year contract.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of BS around Griquas. I won't lie to you and say I was extremely happy there. I would be lying to you if I said that, you know, because
and you were far from home.
Yeah, I remember I used to come home a lot, even Godfrey, and we never really got game time, you know. And that's just the thing with it wasn't what I expected, you know, where you're coming from an environment where you usually like number one on the list, you know, to know when they're picking the team, you know, you're in the team, type of thing, and then you come into a different. It's like you're going from primary to high school, you know, where primary you were in grade 6, you're the king of and then you in grade 8 again, you're back at the bottom. But the head coach of Griquas was Peter Ingledome, you know, and look, he gave me a chance. He was a good guy, you know, and he kind of set me down, and that's what I kind of appreciated, that he was very open and honest with me, and he said, look, at that time my competition was AJ Kutson, you know, at 15, and Eric Zana and the boys, you know, those guys have been playing pro rugby, they've got experience and stuff, you know, and he sat me down, bro. He's like, hey, let's go for coffee. He sat me down. He told me, look, as long as AJ is fit and ready to play, he will always be my number one fullback, you know. And as a player, as much, like I said, I appreciate his honesty, but telling that to a player kind of killed my spirit in a sense that no matter what I do, I'm not going to be in the team, you know. And now I was like, maybe fight for wing now, or must I go back to scrum off, you know. I was... So, yeah, I mean, I found myself losing my love for rugby, doing things that are not in my character, I guess. I was dreading training. Like, I was like, it's training, you know, you're not going to be in the team and stuff. But, yeah, fast forward, I played a couple of games, and they actually did extend my contract for the and my agent told me, no, don't sign now. We'll try and get you more money and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Because I mean, you plant that seed in me. I'm also gonna, water it a bit more money.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, bro.
And I don't know what happened, but coaches are getting sacked. Coaches are getting sacked. The whole coaching staff lost. They So now the coming coach was Brent, I think, and obviously coaches have their players, and he wasn't feeling me, I guess. So they took away my after offering me a contract they took it away, and by the time I wanted to sign, it wasn't able anymore. So that's how I kind of left Griquas. And yeah, that's how I left, bro. Basically, I never signed on time. By the time I wanted to sign, it was a new coach. He wasn't feeling me, and it is what it is.
Yo, bro. It's messed up, bro. But like, do you think would see like, because of course, like you were getting paid, but like the love for the game wasn't there anymore, bro. You were sort of like not happy, bro. Like you weren't happy, And
yeah, bro. Money can look. We all I hear people saying, yeah, bro, I'm doing it for the money or what. But look, if you're a professional sportsman, you train hard, you in the gym, you on the field training, and no matter how, I don't care how much you get, bro, if you're not playing, you're not gonna enjoy it because you're not doing what makes you happy. Do you understand? So money can only go so far, but you have to love what you do. That's the truth. Loving what you do. If you love what you do, you won't work a day, type of thing. So they took that away from me. They took my game time. So now you're like, is she doubting if you can step now? You're like, can step? Can I?
But that's your thing, even.
Yeah.
So yeah. Bro. Now, that's like I'm sure, like after the period, bro, like it was tough, Like we might never know because like we were with you and stuff, but I'm pretty sure like there were like excuse me, internal like battles, happening inside, bro. And you don't have to tell me what they were, but like how did you get over those things, bro? Because I can imagine like I've never played pro before, but like when playing for the first team, you don't get game time and you doubt yourself and I don't know, when you lose your spots or get dropped, it's insane. It's sad, and I can imagine now for you, you're probably like going through the most, bro. And how did you like get yourself up every morning? Because now it's like, I mean, I quit playing rugby, bro, and I wasn't even like that serious. Like I quit like last year, and like it was hard to adjust to the whole new life type of thing and all those things, And I wasn't even pro, and you were like pro, bro. So like, how did you, like find yourself again, type of thing?
At Griquas or out?
No, outside. Griquas? After that.
Oh, okay. So after that, geez, bro, that was tough. I remember it was tough, but yes, my agent was the best, dog. Like, I'll never ever talk bad about Anthony Johnson from Lecap Sports. That gent really, really, really carried me. Financially, even. Much as he would kind of give me hope. And my girlfriend at that time, Zim, also was really very supportive You know, I'm telling you now, without her also, I would have lost my mind. You know, she also played a big role. But yeah, no, look, AJ AJ Johnson, he's the one that kind of carried me financially. And you know, you got payments to make and stuff. And so in the finance side, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But it was more him coming to me saying, okay, look, this team is interested in you. So I'm just waiting for them to send a contract. Okay, you know, so that gets you excited. Now you're up, you're ready to go gym. You know, I used to gym at Education Campus still. I'm like, yeah, hey, I used to gym with Emmanuel and Victor and them, you know, and Aya. So I'll be like, yeah, boys, we're going in today. We're doing speed work. I'm getting a contract. I'm getting it, and then, bruh, the next day it'll be like, they went with someone else, you know, and that's kind of it chows you, bruh. You know, you're like, so I literally that happened. That happened about from October till December, bro. It didn't. Yeah, you've got a place, and then you don't. You've got a place, and then you don't. You know, so yeah, I kind of lost hope in that way. You know, where I was like, you know what, it is what it is. And then luckily, I played in January. I played that Barbarians team and Andre Beste's team against Wits. What's his name? The coach, man, the Liverpool coach. What's his name? Hey, you must edit this one out. I forgot his name.
It's okay, bro. You want to remember the name.
What's his name?
It's all good, bro.
What the hell is his name, man? Hey, wait. What's his name even, bro? I can't forget my coach's name. Jesus. But yeah, he really came in the mix. Let me just try and find him here. He's here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Alvain, bruh.
Oh,
sorry, dude. Yo, I must edit that one. It's gonna be bad. But literally, so I played that Barbarian side against Fitz, that Rakes game, and he was the coach. And Alvin came to me after the game. He's like, "Hey, dude." Oh no, it wasn't actually after the game. Literally, let's say about 2 days late on the Monday, he called me. He's like, "Hey, Lux, what's your plan for the year?" And I'm like, "Hey, dude, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still waiting on my agent." And he's like, "Look, whilst you're waiting, don't you want to play some Gold Cup? You know?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, why not?" You know?
Yeah.
And I met with him at a Wimpy here close by. And he literally just asked, "What are your expectations for the club and stuff? You know, contract chats and stuff." So I told him, look, I'm not asking for much. Bear in mind, I was still getting paid by Anthony Johnson. Yeah, so I was like, the money side is not. I'm not looking for big money. If you guys could just pay for my studies, because I was still trying to finish my degree. Yeah. Okay, cool. Look, if you guys can chip in with the studies, I'll gladly play for you guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's literally what I did 2019, eh? Yeah, 2019, beginning of 2019. I played a bit of Gold Cup, and I started enjoying rugby again, you know, regaining the love for the game, because now you back in a team where you are appreciated, type of thing, where they back you. Got you with a coach that backs you. You know, where, yeah, man, it's just you playing. You know, there's nothing that beats game time, boy.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
So I really loved that. So yeah, I really they kind of picked up, and I had a great 2019. In my opinion, I felt like I had a great 2019. You know, I started off at 15. I ring, you know, and yeah, bro.
Yeah,
the rest is look after you. They give you like a job and stuff. So I was working at Abcan at that time.
Yeah.
So it was getting better,
Yeah.
and
Good deal.
that's literally,
Yeah. I think you had a great year too last year, bro. Like you enjoyed. You looked much happier. I think, in my opinion. But now, what I want to ask you is like the transition from. Okay, so you didn't really stop playing. You carried on playing. You played for
mm,
what's this club? Not Pirates.
really,
Red You played for Red so
really,
you weren't necessarily
mm,
out of the game, but like you kind of made a transition into to corporate now because you also got a job at FNB, and I don't want to know the details of how
yeah,
you got it and stuff like that. But how was that? Because how was the transition, bro? Because now it's like you have to manage your time and the corporate world itself.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, look, the change or the transition to corporate, for me, it was tough. Again, it was tough. It's a different beast.
Mm,
I won't even lie to you. A different beast, but I came with an attitude. I believe it's all about attitude, man.
yeah,
How you approach a situation, or whatever. It depends. It's really up. It's up to you and the attitude that you come in with. So I came with the attitude of I want to learn. I'm here to learn. Not that I know.
yeah,
You can't tell me I know. No, I came there. Literally, I acted dumb. When they said, Lux, go do this, I was like, yes. Go do this. So I was ready to learn. I was ready to be a sponge, man. That's what I did. So um, in that aspect, it was chilled. And my boss now, um, at FNB, she's the bomb, bro. Like she literally just dumbs things down for me.
yeah,
She'll make sure that I understand and everything. So she also really made the change easier. You know,
mm,
and yeah, bro, it came with its perks. I mean, I was traveling now again. I was traveling to different cities and yeah, I was actually enjoying it because I wasn't really away because I was in the sports the sponsorships team,
yeah,
so I was still within sports stuff. So um, I was still involved with the aspect that I love the most.
yeah,
So, but yeah, man, and it's just the long hours, literally, and being inside the office was my biggest struggle because you're obviously used to being on the field, dog. Running
yeah,
around full of hours, and then the day's gone.
yeah,
You and you get paid for that. Now
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah,
to work 8 to 4, or 9 to 5 or whatever, and you have to be at the office. You can't.
yeah,
I know I'm going here. I need to go. So your time is not so much your time anymore,
yeah.
and yeah, man, that was the biggest challenge for me was
Yeah.
managing time.
Like,
Yeah.
how's it now? Are you enjoying it now? Like, is
Oh,
it all good?
again, it's I'm obviously when the more you do something, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say I'm great, but I am a lot a lot better. And I catch on things easier now, and I'm not so lost in the boardroom meetings. Literally, bro, boardroom meetings, I would sit and be like, huh? Like this, right? Like, and they bring out those big words and there's abbreviations, and you're even
Yeah.
scared to ask, hey, what does that mean? Because you don't want to come across as a
Yeah.
dumb guy, or
Yeah.
so also Brad, also a boss of mine, he was also kind of there for me. He's catching me when I'm falling. Look, Lux, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Ask, and keep asking. So I literally did that.
Yeah.
Kept asking. I kept asking, bro. And yeah, and that's literally how I got better. So sorry, my battery is
Okay. It's all good, bro.
died there. So yeah, bro, that's that. That.
Yeah. That's dope, bro. That's dope to hear, Doug. But like, you can tell us as much as you want, bro. But I guess no. What I'm trying to say is, bro, like Oh, bro, like it's been an honor to be like part of your life in a way because I've learned so much from you, bro. Like you don't like as a big brother and stuff, and your story is really encouraging. Here's my little sister. My little sister. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
But
So hello.
What? Okay, bye bye.
Okay, what's happening?
Yeah, they're fine. It's also pink. But yeah, dude. Bye bye. Bye bye.
She's a baby.
Bye.
No?
She's not gonna leave. I think she's. So yeah, bro. Like, ish, bro. Like, I wish we had more time, and I'm gonna have you on the show again one day. But I just wanted the people to hear Kuti, like, even though things seem as if it's over, like it's not over, bro. Because I know there were times where you felt like there is no other way. That's it. But you're here now, bro. You've come out of that better. You found a love for the game again. You have a job. A lot of people don't have jobs. You've like went through all of that, bro, and you've come out successful and you've conquered all of that, bro. And that's stuff people need to hear, man. So really appreciate you.
Yeah, bro. Look, also on that, Doug, like I like that you bring that up. That look, it was tough, and for me to get through that, it was God, bro. Literally,
Sure.
I think more than that brought me closer to God, and it built my relationship with God. Where when I was playing for Griquas, it was we're drinking, we spending money, we don't care. It's girls, it's this, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where I literally really believe whatever happened to me happened for a reason, because I was praying for a professional contract, thinking that it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows, and God showed me, He gave it to me to show me that, look here, character is not strong enough to sustain what you want. So pipe down, come back, build your character, fall in love with me, man, and I'm you. Literally, it was about dying to self and really letting God.
Sure.
And I can't thank Him enough, bro. I can't thank Him enough. And yeah, I'm here now. I'll still play club, and if an opportunity were to come to play pro again, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?